AIADMK holding a massive rally against the DMK government. Opposition leader Edapadi Palaniswamy is leading this, and he's met the governor as well. AIADMK rally is against the worsening law and order situation in the state, and death of 23 people due to spurious liquor is what we've been given to understand. Pramod Madhav has the very latest on that big story. This is an issue. The death due to spurious liquor that the AIADMK is in fact raising time and again. Pramod, what more can you tell us?
It absolutely is, and as you could see, we are walking along with AIADMK cadres, and also we have Apsara, who is the official spokesperson for AIADMK, with us. This is a huge rally. In fact, the road that goes to Rajbhavan has been completely blocked for AIADMK cadres to walk this way, and they are being led by Edapadi Palaniswamy, the AIADMK General Secretary, and the opposition leader. Let's just ask Apsara, what is this entire protest about?
Since the DMK has come to power, there has been an incredible amount of loss of lives because of injustices. For example, the Hooch tragedy, lock-up deaths, no welfare measures reaching the public, all the taxes and all the essential good items prices being raised, and DMK is only interested in family rule and expanding the family's wealth. If you look at the kind of exposés that are coming out of the DMK stable itself, their own finance minister purportedly has an audio recording that has been leaked which says 32,000 crores or 30,000 crores the son and the son-in-law of the chief minister have amassed. So all this, I think we need to ask for justice. We need to speak up for the people of Tamil Nadu. And Edapadi sir has been one person who's constantly raised the most pertinent issues in the media. And I think when it comes to DMK's rule has to be sent home. People are waiting for the next elections to come to boot out the DMK from power.
What are you going to be like when you meet the governor? What is the memorandum going to carry? What is EPS going to ask the governor to do?
I think Edapadi sir primarily will ask for justice for the Hooch tragedy victims in terms of not just the colossal loss of life, even for example, not just the Hooch tragedy, even when there was a footballer, a girl who lost her life because of the government negligence. Stalin never said anything. He had a medical conference the very same day, but he never raised his voice. He never even expressed condolence for the girl. But in the assembly, he's busy heaping praises and wishing his son for his birthday. And Stalin doesn't have the common courtesy to even convey his condolences to the girl. And especially when we were in power, when AIADMK was in power, when there was loss of life because of corona, which was not in anybody's hand, it was not humanly possible to control death. He asked us to give 1 crore as a consolation for the people who have died. But now Stalin himself, and so much of death is happening, well, how much has he given? Even for the sports, the girl, he never gave any solation that was worth talking about. So I feel Edapadi sir will represent all of this in terms of misrule in the state, the kind of irregularities with the TASMAC pricing. In fact, the alcohol dispensary, which is constantly supplied by their own family distilleries, is actually serving alcohol more than the stipulated price. So all of these things should be raised to the governor.
This is a huge protest that we could see because the entire road is blocked and people are walking on the background as we do so. But on one side, when AIADMK is bringing out all these allegations, DMK claims that all are being fine, everything has been taken care of, and opposition is only bringing out to show that there is instability. Is that true?
DMK's arrogance is out for everybody to see. You have sitting ministers making fun of the poor people. In fact, to literally translate what Mr. Ponmudi said, you're all traveling for free and you should have gratitude to us. He even said, Periyar pota pichela da ningala nadakringa terula, which means because of the alms that we've given, charity we've given, poor people are able to walk on the road. There's absolutely reeks of arrogance. And I think every other minister, if you look at the ministers even speaking on stages, they're calling women item, they're calling women peace. And these are like unforgivable kind of political discourse. And DMK's chief minister, M.K. Stalin, is constantly, Tamil Nadu's chief minister, M.K. Stalin, is constantly keeping mum on these kind of statements as well, when they're not able to give 1,000 rupees for women, they're not able to keep up their promises. They had like a lot of poll promises, but none of them are being kept. But when the family wants to travel to Dubai en masse, or they want to book an entire stadium for IPL or for the chess matches, they're spending heaps of money, and they want to spend 85 crores or 84 crores on a statue for Mr. Karunanidhi, but they're not able to give what they promised to women of Tamil Nadu.
Thank you so much. That was Apsara here, and we were just walking along, and you could see behind us, that's a massive rally that's coming over. Edapadi K. Palaniswamy, the opposition leader, is also a part of it. Senior leaders, Jay Kumar, like a lot of senior leaders are also part of it. They are coming over towards the Raj Bhavan, which is just another 100 meters from here, and there also, carers are here, and they have gathered. This is a massive show of strength by AIADMK, which wants to show that close to 2,000 people have gathered at the spot. This is an arterial road that connects Saidapet to Gindi and various other locations that is completely blocked because of AIADMK rally, and AIADMK claims that this rally is absolutely necessary to highlight the deterioration of law and order in the state. In such manner, AIADMK is holding a massive rally in Chennai.
Yes, Pramod, but on the other hand, the government there has been saying that we've done what we can in terms of even taking action as far as the Hooch tragedy is concerned. The BJP, however, too, it's not just the AIADMK, the BJP too is also going all guns blazing against the Stalin government in the state.
It absolutely is, because this particular tragedy that occurred almost a week ago, 23 people have lost their life because of spurious liquor. Earlier, it was said that this was kind of liquor that was illegally distilled, but later it was found that those people had actually consumed methanol, which is not allowed for human consumption, and because of methanol poisoning, 23 people have died in Chengalpattu and Viluppuram district alone. And unfortunately, 2 more people died yesterday, and that turned to a huge issue in Thanjavur. Now police claim that it was cyanide poisoning, and they're trying to find out if it was suicide or not. But AIADMK and BJP are completely blazing guns, claiming that complete law and order deterioration has occurred after the DMK government, and that's the reason. Earlier, Annamalai also held a protest and went to meet the governor, seeking that Senthil Balaji, the Minister for Alcohol Prohibition, should be sacked. And currently, you could see AIADMK, but with a much larger rally, much larger people are coming over here. And the other side, that's the Raj Bhavan, and the whole rally is coming over. And only 6 people from AIADMK, along with the opposition leader, are going to meet the governor and give a statement seeking the action against DMK government.
Yes. Also, in fact, as far as the protest being held by the AIADMK is concerned, they've also, in fact, gone to the governor's office. What exactly do they have to say, given that the BJP, in fact, produced a white paper saying that here are the set of suggestions as to how the government can deal with this problem in the state right now?
Absolutely. Like 2 days back, it was Annamalai who met the governor, and at that point he actually demanded 2 immediate actions. The first one was removing Senthil Balaji, the Minister for EB and Prohibition, from his position, because he's in charge of liquor sale in the state of Tamil Nadu. And unlike other states, in the state of Tamil Nadu, liquor is actually being sold by Tamil Nadu government itself under the brand called TAS Mark. And the second thing is, he also said that there is another minister called Sinji Mastan who also has connections with these spurious liquor production, and Annamalai demanded that action should be taken against him. However, ADMK, on the other hand, EPS has very clearly mentioned that since DMK came to power, there have been several cases of law and order issue, and highlighting everything EPS wants to meet the governor. But the very, very important thing that we highlighted earlier is that the death of 23 people in Chengalpattu and Viluppuram, this is a very important matter, because ADMK claims since for the past 10 years when AIADMK was in power, there was no case of death due to spurious liquor. So they claim that after DMK came to power, there have been no control at all, and all these things they want to bring to the notice of the governor.
All right, we're getting in these details, these pictures of a rally that's being held by the AIADMK. Right now, where Pramod is. For our viewers, once again, Pramod, give us an overview of the situation. What really has happened there? Because the protest is not just against the Hooch, deaths due to Hooch, but also the law and order situation, which the AIADMK says is worsening in the state.
Absolutely is. That's the protest that you could see over there, the huge rally that is coming over. This entire road is blocked. It is being led by Edapadi K. Palaniswamy. AIADMK cadres, after a long time, they have gathered in Tamil Nadu. Normally, they used to hold a public meeting, but this time, it is a rally that is occurring on an arterial road that actually connects Saidapet to Gindi and to Madhya Kailash, prominent roads, and they are walking almost for a kilometer towards Raj Bhavan. We are currently standing outside Raj Bhavan, where the governor is to meet APS and 5 other senior leaders from AIADMK. All this to highlight the law and order deterioration in the state. This is what Edappadi Palaniswamy has said. And even in a stage meeting earlier, they were raising slogans against DMK, claiming that after they came to power, the importance to maintaining law and order has become zero, and they are demanding action. This time, after Annamalai, it is Edappadi Palaniswamy who wants to meet the governor and make sure that action is being taken with the set of complaints he's going to give to the governor.
Be with us, Pramod. I'll just come back to you for more on that. Pramod is in fact at that protest of the AIADMK right now. BJP's Narayan Tirupati is also now joining us. Mr. Narayan Tirupati, what can the opposition do collectively, given that this is a huge concern as far as the Hooch tragedy and 23 people dying is concerned? You also have your representatives to the governor today. Can you tell us a little more about that as well?
We have given our representations to the governor, and we have very clearly said that the minister in charge, Mr. Sendil Balaji, should be thrown away from the government, because this government has not bothered about what is happening in the state of Tamil Nadu. The youth tragedy is continuing. Even yesterday in Tanjavur, 2 people have died, and the government says that it is because of the cyanide. It is not cyanide. See, the question is that how a bar can operate at 7 o'clock in the morning, where they should operate only from 12 o'clock. So this government has completely failed to do its duties. So that is what we have said. And the Chief Minister has to immediately remove this Minister, Mr. Sendil Balaji, and he is the root cause for everything.
Okay, but the DMK on its part says they're doing what they can in terms of transferring an officer, in fact, in question. But that is something that the BJP and the AIADMK will not accept. Is that what you're saying, sir?
First of all, we should understand they have arrested 1,500 people for selling illicit liquor. So the point is that how 1,500 people are selling all these days, allowing illicit liquor in the state of Tamil Nadu is absolutely nonsense. So definitely this minister is responsible for this, and the government has failed. That's what we are asking.
All right, I'm going to thank you, Mr. Narayan Tirupati, for joining us with your views on that. Certainly, the AIADMK and the BJP aren't really going to let that issue die down anytime soon. In fact, BJP and AIADMK delegations are to meet the governor as well. And this comes at a time when just a week ago, 23 people died due to consuming spurious liquor. However, the opposition continues to mount pressure on the Tamil Nadu government, seeking the minister's removal here. The AIADMK right now, in fact, is on the streets protesting. We'll be trying to, in fact, get a word from Pramod Madhav also, who is, in fact, with us. Pramod continues, in fact, to be with us. Pramod, in fact, the BJP and the AIADMK clearly say that the minister in question must be removed, and they're not going to, in fact, let this matter die down. That's the demand that the excise minister must take responsibility herein. In fact, DMK's Sarvanan is also now joining us. Mr. Sarvanan, the BJP and the AIADMK are asking one question. Why can't the excise minister here be removed? That's the question that the DMK must answer.
Why should he be removed? There was a Hooch tragedy, and investigation is going on. We suspect there is a big conspiracy behind it. The investigation is going on in that case. And earlier, when there was a Hooch tragedy, did Mr. O.P. Edappadi Palaniswamy resign during his tenure? And did he sack any of the ministers when the Hooch tragedy happened? And why suddenly they want to latch onto this and seek the resignation? Mr. Annamalai should go and protest in Delhi, where Mr. Brij Bhushan is accused of heinous offences, heinous crimes against the Olympians of this country. Does he have the courage to do that? So this is just politicking, and the people of Tamil Nadu will see through it.
BJP and the AIADMK continue to say, and they've given their own representations to the governor's office as well, that much more needs to be done to deal with this problem, because it really isn't a matter of joke. I mean, you have 23 people dying because of spurious liquor in your state, Mr. Saravanan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Gujarat it happened, Hooch tragedy happened. Which minister resigned? Who was sacked? And why in Tamil Nadu alone? See, that's what I'm saying. There is a bigger conspiracy to this Hooch tragedy.
Who is behind this conspiracy?
Never happened.
Who is behind this conspiracy according to you?
That's what the investigation is going on. It will come out after the investigation.
Is this a political
We are
conspiracy?
awaiting the results of this investigation. What?
Do you think this is a political conspiracy?
Well, we don't know. What we suspect there is a conspiracy because this kind of thing has never ever happened in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
This is the first time this has ever happened. So we are looking at all the possible angles here. It is premature. It is totally premature for them to ask for anything.
You know, at the end of the day, Mr. Saravanan, questions will be asked because these were government shops from which spurious liquor was bought. In many other states, we have deaths due to hooch and spurious liquor, but often it isn't really from the government shops.
No. See, the Hooch tragedy, what you're talking about, did not happen in the government shop. It was illicit attack. This entire thing is not about one instance. They are trying to bungle up everything.
But
Everything and say this is from the state-owned shop. It's not so.
But at least 2 people died after consuming liquor from a government shop, isn't it?
That's what. See, that what is the cause? Only we will know what the cause of the death after the post-mortem. We cannot come to a conclusion that is because of something there, that is because of the consume the liquor, and that is why they died. These people are trying to take advantage of an unfortunate incident and try to do politics out of it. That is what I'm saying. The people of Tamil Nadu will not tolerate this.
All right, I'm going to thank you. In fact, Mr. Saravanan, clearly the DMK says that nobody is resigning and that there is a conspiracy is what they sense in this entire matter. It's an unfortunate incident and the opposition is only trying to score political brownie points is what the DMK says, even as the BJP and the AIADMK are protesting.